Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another Champion Media tutorial. Once again, another video in our series on WordPress basics. Today we're going to venture outside of WordPress just very briefly, and we're going to look at how to add a post that you've put on your website, your WordPress website, into Facebook to share it. Okay, it sounds like something simple, but there's a lot of people, once again, I get feedback from my clients, a lot of people don't know how to do this, so I'm going to show you. So we're starting here today on the Champion Media website, and we are on the blog page. Okay, we can see here this slider that I have at the top of this page shows us one of the posts. Okay, and it's displaying that graphically for us. We're going to click on that, and we're going to click read more, and it's going to take us to the blog post. Okay, so that's the first step, is to get into the actual page where your blog post resides. Okay, so for me, this is the page. You'll notice up here in the address bar, it will usually have some dates here, and it will end in a variation of the post name. Okay, that's how you know you're on the post page. It has the content and all the sharing stuff down the bottom, and of course a couple of ads and comments. So that's your post page. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to click up here and make sure that this whole address is highlighted. I'm going to click Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac, and that's going to copy that address to the clipboard. Okay, then what we're going to do, very simply, have Facebook open beforehand, or if it's not, open a new tab and open up Facebook. Going to get in here. This is my personal Facebook account, so please don't start ripping things off. If you are logged into your personal Facebook account, you will see along the very top this wonderful little blue bar here. The very most right hand arrow on this bar, if we click that, drops down a menu, and we can see the pages that we run. Okay, you will be an administrator of any pages that you run. Today I'm going to click on my Champion Media Facebook page. That's going to take me in here to this, and here is my wonderful Champion Media Facebook page. Of course, if you haven't liked this yet, you should do that now. Just a little quick plug in there. And what we're going to see here is the very first thing in this middle column, and by middle column I mean between this menu on the left and these menus on the right. This middle column is where your posts and different things appear, obviously. We're going to click in here, and very simply what we're going to do is Control V or Command V if you're on a Mac, and that's going to paste that address into that new post. Okay, so this is a new post box. Now Facebook is automatically going to generate a preview, okay, because that's what Facebook does. As soon as you post that address in, it will start, as you saw there, it said fetching preview, and now it has automatically generated for me a preview. It does this also in your personal Facebook account. It's a little different when you're using your business Facebook page, because there's some tools available to you here that are not available when you post on your personal page. For example, number one, if I don't like this image that it is using, now if you haven't explicitly told it what image to use, it's going to grab the first thing it sees. Okay, similarly with the title and with this preview content, okay, with this description content. All of this, Facebook has gone to your website, to that blog page that we've posted the address for there. Okay, it has gone in there and it has pulled that information out from the first place that it could find it. If the first place that it found it was within the meta tags at the start of the post, that's a good thing. And that's what I do for my clients. That's what you should be working towards, so you have complete control over what Facebook shows. However, if that's not what it's done, and you haven't entered that information manually, and you're thinking to yourself right now, Josh, I've got no idea what you're talking about, what the hell are meta tags? That doesn't matter. That's actually a good thing that Facebook does for us here in giving us some ability to edit. So if we don't like this preview that it's generated for us, and say we want to change this image, what we can do is we can click down here and we can actually add another one. Now this is going to bring up a box for you to go and find a different photo to use. Okay, choose wherever you want to find that photo from. For me, I'll just use this one that's available to me right here. I'm going to click open, and it's going to bring this up and upload it here. It's going to give it as an option. By default, what Facebook will assume is that you want to use both. So we'll actually create now two different previews, both links to the same thing, but with different images. This is the new default for Facebook business page posting. We don't actually want to do that this time around. Okay, it's fun if you have a post that has lots of images. You can put them all up there and display them all on the post. We don't want to do that today. We just want to stick with the one image. So I'm now going to deselect that one, select this one that was there, and make sure, so deselect that one and select this one, and it's going to just have that as the available image. Now, it will change quite often visually while you're doing this post. It will change the way it looks. It'll start doing things like changing this card to have the photo on the side and all of that sort of thing. This is just Facebook idiosyncrasies. There's nothing that can be done about it. Rest assured that when you post, it will still appear with the photo above the text as it was showing it before. Okay, so now we've got this to look the way we want. If I wanted to change what that says, I can get in here and edit this text. I'm actually quite happy with that, so I'm going to leave it. Likewise with this, same thing. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm now going to click publish, and we will see this post come alive. There it is. Wonderful. Now, I'm looking at that. Doesn't look bad. We've got our nice preview card with the photo and our title and this description text, and that's a clickable link. So anybody that clicks on that will get taken straight to that page on the website here. Okay, that's wonderful, except I've still got this hyperlink at the very top, and I've got no description. These are the most commonly made mistakes when you're posting on a business Facebook page. They're very simple things to fix, and they're so easy to fix that I just am astounded that people don't do it. So you need to, and a lot of people think, well, I've done it now, I've posted it, I can't change it. Not true. What we're going to do, you see this little arrow here? It's very hard to find sometimes, but if you click on that, and then you click on Edit Post, you're going to get the ability to edit what's written above. You no longer have the ability to edit this clickable preview, but this is editable. So we can take this hyperlink out. It will not affect this preview link being there. That will stay there. We're going to take that out, and we're going to write a little description. Okay, done. And that then is a basic way, okay, the most basic way to share your posts in Facebook. Okay, my advice, share to your business page first, as I've done here, and then once this post has been posted like we have here, then run down the bottom here, click share, share again, and share it on your timeline. So share it to your personal timeline as well, always. Those are just the most basic things that we can fit into a 10-minute video, okay? I will, later in this series, I'll go into more detail about how exactly to write copy for these Facebook pages, for these Facebook business page posts, so that you're including tags to other people and getting the most traction out of these posts. But for today, that is the most basic way you can do it, and it looks good. Facebook does a really good job of generating these previews for you. It looks great, and you can now, that is a clickable post. So if I click there, which I've just done, as I said, up comes in a new tab that blog post. We won't wait for that to load today. There's no need. Thank you very much for listening. It's been a pleasure, and I hope that you will get some great use out of this tutorial.